launched from Topsham Quay in April. We had a short shakedown cruise to Anstey's Cove and checked out the new Genoa and the new solar panel. The prospect for the year was as bright as the clean hull. What better way to start a year's cruising than to cross the channel in company with 2 other boats, sailing single-handed through the night. We arrived in St. Peter's Port in fog, which is not ideal, but soon the fog lifted and the sun came out. After an overnight stop in a beautiful anchorage on Sark, we set off south to Jersey. Next stop was St. Malo, and it was a great crossing. And then there was border control. But the highlight of the trip was to enter the Barrage de la Rance and then to proceed up the River Rance to Dinant. This was my second visit to Dinant, and if your boat draws less than 1.3 meters and you've not done it yet, then you should put this on your to-do list. My last visit had been in a Sadler 26. Fortunately, they have upgraded the pontoons since then. And then the return from St. Malo via Guernsey and back to the UK. Another cracking sail. Fast forward to June, and it had to be the Scillies again. This was my quickest day sailing passage yet via Plymouth and Newlyn, arriving via Crow Sound into Old Grimsby Harbour. Here are some of my favourite anchorages. We had some strong winds while we were there, and some boats were less fortunate than we were. I went north out of Old Grimsby Harbour into some fairly lumpy sea and headed back to the mainland, arriving in the Helford River. My return trip was less hurried. I had a brief stop in Falmouth, then headed back east, goose-winging downwind with a preventer. And with the wind vane auto helm keeping the course for me. July and August are mainly short outings with family and friends, plus a few cruiser races. But I did manage a brief excursion to two of my favourite local spots, Salcombe and Dartmouth. And in particular, Ditcham. And it included some excellent sailing. Late September, and for a change, I turned east out of the Exe. This time, there was a first for me. I put into Bridport Harbour, sometimes referred to as West Bay. Early morning starts can bring a delightful bonus. The trip east was cut short by the forecast of some bad weather after a ridge of high pressure had passed through. I made my way back, stopping first at Lulworth Cove. And then overnight in Weymouth. Finally, I took the inshore passage around Portland Bill. In the literally flat, calm seas, I had the best ever dolphin sighting of a mother and calf riding the bow wave. So, after a great year's sailing, it was back to Topsham Quay in October to strip out, clean down and winterise Thalmere and make plans for 2023.